Hi, I'm Jen from Acadian Accounting Education, and today we are going to create and use a purchase order. So if you would like to grab a copy of the exercise, be sure to click on the link in the description, and let's get started. All right, let's go ahead and create that purchase order. Now, this exercise is coming from our Level 1 ProAdvisor certification course, which if you would like more information about that course after we go through the exercise, be sure to click on the link in the description. Well, let's get right into it and read through today's scenario. Lee Advertising is offering promotional item bundles, and Craig decided to take advantage of the offer so that he can get the word out about his business in the community. Now, you'll need to be in the sample company to do this exercise. If you are not sure how to get into the sample company or get your own free QBOA account, be sure to click on the link in the description. I have the sample company here on the left side of my screen. Once you sign in, this is what it will look like. This is the dashboard. So let's dive in and start with the exercise. Now, there are two parts to this exercise, and both parts have to be completed in the same session of the sample company. It's all listed here in this exercise, so make sure to complete the entire thing rather than stopping halfway through and then trying to come back to it. So let's start with creating the purchase order. The bundle from Lee Advertising offers 100 mix and match promotional items for $275. Craig has decided on 50 keychains, 25 pens, and 25 magnet clips. So we need to record all of this in QBO. To get started, we're going to click on the plus new button and then select purchase order. So the plus new button is on the top left corner of the screen. Click on that. And then under vendors, you'll see halfway down that list, purchase order. Go ahead and select that. Once it comes up for us in the vendor field, we want to select Lee Advertising. So go ahead and click the down arrow and you can scroll down or start typing in their name. Once you find it, go ahead and click on it and their information is going to appear for you. In the category field, we want to select promotional. That's what this is for. So this category details grid, click into the category field. You can either start scrolling until you find it, or you can type it in. Either way is perfectly fine. Once you find that expense, go ahead and click on promotional. And then we want to add some description here in this description field, just so we know what this is for. So in the description field, you want to type promotional 100 items bundle, 50 keychains, 25 pens, and 25 magnet clips. Now I'm just going to highlight over all of this copy, and then I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to paste it here in the description field rather than trying to type it all out. As we mentioned in the scenario, it was for $275. So we need to add that to the amount field. So click into it, type 275. If you click out of this or hit the tab key, you'll see that QBO has updated the purchase order to say $275. So now we can go ahead and just click on Save and Close. That is the green button on the bottom right corner of the screen. Click on that. And now that purchase order has been saved. All right, so now that Lee Advertising has confirmed that they can fulfill the purchase order and have started, and that they can fulfill the purchase order and that they have started production. Craig received a bill for the items, so now we need to record this in QBO. So from the left navigation bar, we're going to hover over hover over expenses and then select vendors. So here is that black bar. That is the navigation bar. We're hovering over expenses and then selecting vendors. We want to go to Lee Advertising's profile. So let's scroll down until we find it. It is in alphabetical order. Once you find their name, go ahead and select it. Now, the purchase order that we just created should be the first line here. We can see it right here. I'm actually going to close this bar here. If you want to do the same, feel free to. It's this 3 lines and little arrow. If you click that, it'll just collapse it. That way you can see a little bit more of your screen. So in the action column on that row, we want to click the down arrow and then select copy to bill. So we can see that this top one here is the one we just created because it shows as a purchase order for $275. So let's click on this down arrow in the action column and select copy to bill. You will see the bill now appear for us. I'm going to click out of this. And you can see all the information that we had put on that purchase order is now showing here as well. So this is good to go. We are just going to go ahead and click on Save and Close. So click the down arrow here and then select Save and Close. All right, and that bill has been saved. Now, back on the vendor page, you can see that the purchase order is on one line and the bill that we just created is on another. You can see here's the purchase order and then here is the bill. And we can see that there is an open balance of $275. And that is how you create that purchase order and use it. Now, if you like this exercise and you would like to do more like it, or you would like more information about that Level 1 ProAdvisor certification course, be sure to click on the link in the description, and I will see you next time.